Parts of a map. Unit 1, 5 Themes of Geography. Now, how do you set up your paper? Remember to only write the gist. Really summarize the information into your own words. Now, that word gist, it's a noun, and it does mean the substance or essence of a speech or text. So as you take your notes, just write down the gist. Legend, or key, a small chart included on a map that gives descriptions of what symbols are used and what they stand for. Being the country, could be listed as just a map key, it can give you roads. There's lots of information that a legend or key can give you. Kind of related to that are symbols. It's a picture that is used to represent an object on a map. In this case, it could be something like an airport, or it could be where the bathrooms are, it could be where the roads are, it could be any number of things. Compass rose, a design on a map that shows directions. Obviously, it's going to be north, west, south, or east, with even the details of northwest or northeast. Related to these are the cardinal directions, which are the 4 major compass points, north, south, east, and west, and that's helpful in navigating on a map. Intermediate directions, these are the in-between compass points of northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. So you have the compass rose, cardinal directions, and then intermediate directions. Scale represents the distance between 2 locations on the map. Example, 1 inch on the map in this case equals 1 mile on the ground. So obviously scale can vary on the map as well, just depending on the amount of space you want to have on your map and certainly how big it is. Latitude lines. These are imaginary lines drawn on maps as reference points. Horizontal lines that run east and west, and they measure the distance north and south of an equator. The equator is 0 degrees latitude. Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn are lines of latitude, about 23 degrees north and south, but these are really a band formed where the sun can be seen directly overhead. Longitude lines. These are imaginary lines drawn on maps as reference points. The vertical lines run north and south. They measure distance east and west of the prime meridian, which goes through that Greenwich, England, as we showed you. Prime meridian is 0 degrees longitude, and the prime meridian runs from north and south to the north and south pole. The equator, an imaginary line that runs horizontally through the center of the earth, dividing the northern and southern hemispheres. The prime meridian, an imaginary line that runs through the center of the earth vertically, dividing the eastern and western hemispheres. Hemispheres, a term that is referred to as a half the globe. There are 4 hemispheres: Western Hemisphere, Eastern Hemisphere, Northern Hemisphere, and Southern Hemisphere. A physical map is a map that is a style of map that shows natural made landmarks. These may include and are not limited to rivers, lakes, and mountains. Political maps. A political map shows the boundaries defining nations, countries, states, provinces, and territories, and the major cities that lie within them. Population map, a map that is used to show population distribution. Here you can see in this map the distribution of people and how big Asia is as far as its population. That concludes Unit 1.